What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode in the Bus Build series, where today we're taking our windows from this to this. It has been several weeks without releasing a video, and that is partly because I haven't done a lot of work on the bus. As soon as I got back from the trip that we took in the bus down to Southern California, I left for the Christmas holiday up to Oregon, where I didn't take the bus and I didn't have anything to work on. However, when I was up in Oregon, we did make a stop at Joann's Fabrics just to explore some options and see what I could find. And to my surprise, I found a fabric that I just loved, and I wanted to use it for my curtains, my window coverings. So I bought a bunch of yards of a couple different fabrics, and this past week I've been sewing every day trying to make the curtains for this bus. Now, I haven't sewn a thing in my life, so this was a learning experience, as with everything in this project, but here's what we worked on this week. And after a week of sewing, this is what we ended up with. Now, this may not look like much, but let me break it apart and show you the anatomy of my curtains so you can see how they're going to work, how they're going to get attached to the bus. Now, starting from the outside, you see these two shiny metal pieces. These are magnets, and right now they're magnetized to a strip of wood that is inside the top hem. With some 3M sticky adhesives, I'll be able to adhere these magnets to the frame of the bus. I can remove the curtain entirely just by tugging on it and pulling it off the frame. So, pretty slick. Next, we have a couple straps. These are held together by more magnets, the kind of purse magnets you find on leather bags and whatnot. So, just a little tug and that separates right there, right? Undoing that lets you unroll the whole curtain. There's two parts to this curtain. So, the two parts are this tan cloth is the light blocking portion. There's a dowel in the bottom to keep it weighted and have it stay down along the window. And then the other part is this thin muslin fabric that this is my daytime cover for keeping eyeballs out. Now, if I would want to have just the muslin showing, you roll up this tan fabric, and in between the two layers, there is one more set of straps that connect again to the straps from the top. So this piece now connects to this one and snaps right there. And now it holds up the tan portion while letting the white portion hang down and cover the windows. Easy as that. Pretty simple concept. It was a little bit harder to execute than it was to think about it, but I think I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. They're not installed, obviously, so we're gonna go throw them up on the windows and see how it transforms this place. Right now, everything in here is hard, sharp, cut, clean angles. I think adding this texture, adding the warmth from this tan is gonna do a good number on the aesthetic in here. So let's go see how it looks. I think these are gonna be great. They actually, right now, they're blocking out a ton of light. I had to turn this light on to film this little session. Not that they're blackout, but like it takes it down a notch. It makes it real cozy in here. I could take a nap. It's that dim. So, problem is right now, since the bus walls kind of camber in like this, it means that gravity says these curtains are going to hang out away from the window. And that's what's happening right here, if you can see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some extra dowel that I have. I'm going to just put a couple pieces, boom, right in the bottom corner here, so that when you drop this curtain, you set it down behind the dowel, and the dowel is going to hold the curtain in place. That's the idea. I'm just going to go do it and see how it works. I'm pretty confident that it's going to hold it exactly how I want it to. I'll probably stain the dowel the same color as the ceiling, so it just kind of ties it together a little bit. But that way it'll keep these in the window frame against the wall, and it won't be falling out this way. Also, while you're driving, it won't be swinging around. So that's the idea. And just like that, we have curtains installed on all but one window. And I can have them like this, or like this, or even like this. Handy thing is, completely removable via the magnets. And that is it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in and catching up with what I've been up to in the last week. I am very excited for what comes next. The next couple bits here inside the bus is going to start looking like a real home. These add a lot of ambiance and just coziness to the environment. So thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.